With a loss in Game 1, they surrendered home court advantage in the series. Tonight, a crucial game for them as they seek to remain in contention. And after losing Game 1, Kenny, this is a critical game. I mean, it's a situation where their backs, as they say, are against the wall. Would you contend that they have to win this game?
Well, it would be probable, but only a handful of teams have dropped the first 2 games at home and gone on to win the series. However,
yours is one of them.
I was on a team that did it, so I can't say it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely to be that clutch.
Listen, Ernie, they have to play like there's no tomorrow. They need the home fans to really round around them. I expect them to bring maximum effort and play with a real sense of urgency.
It's strange, though, even if you do play that way, as if there's no tomorrow, and you do win the game.
There is a tomorrow.
What's it matter if there's not a tomorrow?
Well, if you lose, though, there could be no tomorrow.
What if you win or lose and tomorrow doesn't happen?
What are you talking about?
What good does it do that you won the game? I don't know. That's too deep. That's too deep for where we are.
Yeah, you're in very deep waters.
Yeah. See you next time.
Drowning.
And guys, just a great shot here of William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania, standing atop Philadelphia's City Hall. The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and Philadelphia. Look at Philadelphia. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first 2 at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The natural out there with the natural. And it's the natural. Then there's Champ. And it's the natural. And it's the 5 down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up,
Philadelphia with the ball. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
And here are the 76ers now. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, they set the pick to the paint. Here's the natural, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
And that one's good. And it's 6 points for the natural.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Passes it to Cortez. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Again, Philadelphia.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's the natural. 6 points for him. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The natural's got 8 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Champ. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The natural to pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The natural, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Pass to the natural, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at the natural, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision. There's the pass to the natural. To the middle. They swipe it. Here's the natural. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
To the right side. Passes it to the natural. Here's Champ. Plenty of space. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
The natural to pass to Champ. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cleveland leading by 4. They set the pick. The natural to pass to the natural. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Champ. From the arc. And that one's good. Champ's got 6.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The natural to pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. He's got 5. Here's the natural. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Champ, the pass to the natural. That's good. The natural's got his first bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And it's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
The natural, the pass to the natural. Pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland moving it around. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. In terms of how they'd respond after giving up home court advantage in Game 1, he replied, that was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present. But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
Thanks, Doris. The 76ers trail by 4. The pass to Champ. Picked off in midair. Here's the natural. 5 points in the game. Passes to the natural. Pass to Champ. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
And there's the pass to Champ. Down low. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Can't convert after the good screen.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
The 76ers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Champ. 10 points for him. Passes it to the natural. Up off the screen. The 11-footer. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
To the inside. There's the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's intercepted. Cortez passes to the natural. Champ. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's the pick. Knocked loose. Pass to the natural. All alone. And he gets it to go. 7 points for the natural. The 76ers trail by 4. There's the pass to the natural. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Passes to the natural. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Some fantastic numbers here for the natural. He already has 15 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. The prodigy, he's checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the left side wing. Ripped away. Pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the natural. Great touch on the 16-footer. The natural's got 19 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's the natural. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Now the pass to the natural. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's a good screen. The natural. No good off the pick.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's the natural. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And that one's good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Inside. Champ, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Passes it to Champ. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No one covers. 6 points for the natural.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Here's the prodigy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over to the left wing. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. And again, it's Cleveland.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the screen. Here's the natural. Offensive rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And here are the 76ers now. 8-point game. The natural drops in the tray. The natural's got 9 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. The rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. They've got the prodigy, the natural out there with Champ, and it's the natural, and it's Champ in at the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Here's the prodigy. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Clock at 4. Sing the pass to the prodigy. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Now the pass to the natural. 76ers moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. The natural's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. Passes it to Champ. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Champ. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Champ. Here's the prodigy. The pass to Singh. Here's Champ. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Passes it to the prodigy. And that one is hammered home.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
That's good. 7 points for the prodigy.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
It's stolen. Pass to the prodigy. Fires from the line. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Cortez passes to Champ. Intercepted. There's the pass to Singh. Here's the prodigy. He has 7. Passes it to Champ. Another 3 for Cleveland.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second-chance opportunities. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's the prodigy. From down in the low post, it goes. The prodigy's got his second basket of the night.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Champ. Here's the natural. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the natural. He has 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 10. Here's the prodigy, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, That's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Here's the natural. 14 points for him. Pass to Champ. Here's the natural. The pass to Champ. 5 on the clock. Power down with both hands.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Champ's checked in for the natural.
Cavaliers, Javi Osman.
Here's the natural. Again, Philadelphia.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Champ. He's got 10 to the paint. No one near him. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 13. Champ, the pass to the natural. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Champ, another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you got to rubber band his hands. You got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to the prophet. Down low, and he slings it one-handed.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at the natural, one of the game's best, second in the league. And Philadelphia has possession. A 12-point game. Out to the right wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot, gentlemen.
Been a stellar outing in this one for the prodigy. He's got 13 points and 6 assists. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Here's the prodigy. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Champ. Cleveland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. He's got 13. Out on his own on the break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Champ. 76ers moving the ball around. Wide open look. That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut to just 9 on the basket from the Prodigy.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Got a piece of it. Here's the Prodigy. The pass to Champ. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Here's the Prodigy. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Champ, the pass to the natural. The tray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Okay, now let's get the hands of your own Sixers dancers.
Checked in for Philadelphia. And Cleveland also making a change. The natural, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Champ, the pass to the natural. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Passes it to the natural. Here's Champ. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That is good. 24 points for the natural.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Champ. Here's the Prodigy. Misses from short range.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Singh, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
All right, now, gentlemen, truth shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Really an extraordinary game for Champ. He has 8 points and the 1 steal. He is ready to go today. Great first half for him.
Not a whole lot more they could have asked for him to do thus far.
The natural, he's checked in for Champ. The natural, he's checked in for Cleveland. Champ, the pass to the natural. That's good. The natural's got 11.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
And they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the pass to Champ. Here's the natural, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The natural, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The natural comes in for the natural. And Cleveland also making a change. The natural, he's checked in for Champ. .125 left in the first half. Passes it to Champ. To the wing right side. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to the natural. Here's the natural. 5 to shoot. The 3. That's good. And that's 11 points for Champ. The 76ers trail by 5. Cortez passes to the natural. And there's the pass to Champ. To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
One shot.
And what a game for the natural. He has 14 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Cortez passes to the natural. Again, Philadelphia.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes to Singh. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The natural. No good. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the 76ers. They've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing, so no problem here tonight.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Here's Champ. Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Champ out there with the natural. And it's the natural. And it's the natural. And it's the natural in at the center position. That's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
One shot. One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Well, the Cavaliers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And they're running. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's the natural. Got a hand on it. They recover it. That's good. And that's now 10 points for the natural.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Champ. 3-pointer. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They control it.
Boy, that's such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
That one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
It better. I'd be shocked if we don't see that thing again tonight.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Here's the natural. 76ers getting the bucket. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Champ the pass to the natural. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The natural can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The pass to Champ. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Champ. He's got 15. Passes it to the natural. Here's the natural to the left wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. 5 to shoot. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They got to bring the double team on him.
I would have already sort of expected to see that.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. Champ's checked in for the natural. The prodigy comes in for Champ, and Champ subbed in for the natural. And then for Cleveland, the prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. Champ comes in for the natural. And it's the prodigy in for Champ. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Here's the prodigy. The baseline J off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the prodigy. He's got 16. Hammers it down right over the D.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
One shot. One shot.
The 76ers trail by 8. Right wing, inside. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's the natural. Hot flees off the pick and hammers it home.
And that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there. Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's the prodigy. 6 points for him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's the prodigy. 19 points in the game. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
There's the pass to the prodigy. There's a good screen. Here's the prodigy. They get it back. The natural. It's blocked. Passes it to Cortez. To the middle. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Champ. To the wing on the left. Champ, the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. The prodigy's got 5.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the natural, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. Here's the natural. 10 points for him. Such a wide